So, for any of you that follow the gambling industry news at the moment, or even some of the mainstream press, you'll see there's quite a lot of publicity about affiliate tipping sites and the nature of those sites and the agenda of those sites. And I thought I'd do a very short video to give a bit more detail about what's going on there and why you should avoid them like the plague. Um, this site in front of us. I don't know it from any other site. I just did a Google search for football tipping sites. This was one of the first that came up, so they're obviously very good at their marketing, very good at their SEO. Gone to their first listed football tip for the weekend, and lo and behold, it's exactly the type of tip that has been publicised in the press as effectively robbing punters. We've got three selections. It's a both teams to score treble. Both teams to score is quite a high margin market for a two-way market. Putting them in a treble is ridiculous because it just compounds that margin. If you were to bet this bet blindly every week or every day or every time they put up a tip, you're going to lose about £15 for every £100 you bet. I think that's probably worse than the fob tees. It is the quickest route to the poorhouse, betting both teams to score trebles. It's ridiculous. The author of this site is either very naive or there's something more sinister. There's an agenda for tipping you into high margin losing bets. Let's just have a look. Both teams to score. So Chelsea-Leicester was the first leg. I've got the market up here. And you'll see how the payouts range. So some major bookmakers, Sportingbet 10%, Titanbet 8%, Hill 7%, 365 over 6%. So that's how much you're going to lose for every pound you place. Put that in a three-leg treble, and you just compound that loss. There is no way around that. You cannot win. You can't beat these bet types. There's just too much in favour of the bookmakers, and this is why the bookmakers love these markets. This is why you'll always see them promoting multi-collects, accumulator collects in the press. They'll always be promoting these both team to score coupons. They're just mug markets, and you're going to lose so much money. And these tipping sites, I mean, look at the bookmaker promotions down the side. They make their income from you losing £15 for every 100 you stake. If you're going to take three things away from this video, we educate traders and bettors. We educate people who want to take their betting seriously. But if you are a recreational punter and you don't necessarily want to take your betting too seriously and it's just for fun, that's great. But follow these three simple rules, and you will get a lot more spend for your money. Bet singles only. Unless you have an edge over the market, bet singles only, because accumulators just compound the edge that the bookmaker has over you. Bet into the lowest percentage markets that you can possibly bet into. If you can back Asian handicap with some of the mainstream bookmakers that offer those, then do that. Firms like BetVictor have quite competitive Asian handicap lines. And lastly, always take the best possible price. So use a handful of bookmakers and select the best available price from those bookmakers. If you follow these three simple steps, you will, even betting blind, you'll lose maybe £1 to £2 for every 100 that you stake, and that's a significant improvement from the 15 quid that you're going to lose following Mr. Fixit's tips that we showed.